So when we were crossing the Strait of Georgia, having a wild time and enjoyable sail, we heard a clunk that at the time we didn't really think a whole lot of it. The boat was kept on sailing fine, no issues, handled the same. So we're like, meh, wonder what that was. Then when we finally got here to Secret Cove the following day, I was puttering up on the deck and I was grabbing a hold of the keel guide. This is what this is. And all of a sudden I noticed, like, wow, this thing is moving. There should be zero movement in this thing, since this is attached directly to the keel and it's glassed in. So basically, we took some of those inspection cameras over here, and we found that this has become separated from the rudder. So the issue that we're running now is that the whole entire keel is being supported by a piece of 1/2-inch Dyneema, and the keel winch is on the other side. So that pretty much ended our sail for the time being in British Columbia. We were lucky enough that our youngest daughter lives in Seattle, and her and her fiance came all the way up here, picked us up, made it back to Port Townsend, and after a lot of fun scheduling was trying to figure out how to get a trailer and a truck on a ferry in British Columbia over the Canada Day weekend, we were able to get here. So now our recovery plan is we are going to get Artemis put back on the truck. We will get her to Seattle, where we have an appointment with a shipyard, and then hopefully they're able to fix it and we can continue the adventures of Artemis up in Washington. So stay tuned and we'll kind of give you updates on where we stand. Awesome. So welcome to Project Recovery Artemis. So we are now at the Port Townsend ferry waiting for our ferry to go over to Whitby Island. Then we'll start heading over to Canada to go our first journey to pick up Artemis. So good times. Catherine, so how are you feeling today?
Glad that we're starting this journey. Just to feel like we've been sitting around, a little apprehensive. I think that's kind of normal, anxious maybe, but it'll all be good. It'll all work out, and yeah.
Awesome. Thanks, okay. Catherine. Okay, so we are at the Canadian border. Made it here pretty quickly. So quite a few vehicles here. So anyway, we're a little early. We have a 4:30 ferry. Have to be there at 3:30. And it looks like our arrival at the ferry terminal right now is 1:30. So yeah, anyway. So we made it to the BC ferry terminal. So today is actually day 4 after we had to kind of leave Canada to go pick up our trailer. Trying to find reservations on this ferry was very challenging. So yeah, anyway, so now we're just waiting to get loaded. So okay, so we made it on the ferry. Hello, Kathy. So this is about a 45-minute ferry, and then we will be in, where are we going to be, Kath? Langdale. Then off to the Secret Cove, park the trailer, and begin the process of getting Artemis ready to be put back on the trailer. So we arrived at Buccaneers Marina, which is just around the corner from Secret Cove Marina where we're at, and we were able to shoehorn our trailer in here. Not a lot of room. We definitely had what my wife best described as a
Austin Powers moment.
Yeah, where it's like geesh, wow. Anyhow, so at least we can drop this guy off here for the time being, and then we will head down. So it's been a long day. We left Port Townsend to go hit the ferry about 8:15 from our friend's house. It is now 6:50. We finally got to Secret Cove. As I said, the trailer has been put away. Artemis is sitting here. Makes me quite sad to kind of have it end here for the time being, but hopefully we can get it kickstarted again. So yeah, anyway, I will kind of from this point forward, it'll be pretty much taking the boat apart to put in the trailer and get it back to the States, and then we have an appointment at a holdout place, Seaview in Seattle, and they'll hopefully can fix the keel. So we'll see how it goes. But yeah, again, pretty sad. So we are at the other marina looking at the ramp situation. It looks pretty gnarly. I mean, very narrow. Right now we're at low tide, but holy cow, I mean, it's going to be threading the eye of the needle with Artemis. Yeesh.
This is one of those jobs that usually we do with just one couple, and when you put 2 couples in there, everything just goes off.
Well, as I said, I think the one big difference is the fact that I have an extra line here that I normally don't have. Okay. So let's just try it again. Okay. Got it, Bo? Yep, got it. There it goes. You're about 2 feet. Okay, so now this is the point where I stop here. I've been here before. Okay, Artemis is all rigged for transport, so hopefully once we get to where we're going, we can actually just put her on the trailer, put the boat straps down and take off. So she's pretty much ready to rock and roll. We did find a place a little bit further down the coast, but it looks going to be a lot easier than the marina around the corner from us. So we're hopeful that it won't be as exciting as we thought it was going to be to actually haul out. So anyway, yeah, so fun. Next up, US border.
Wave!
So we are leaving Secret Cove Marina, heading down to the boat launch. So yep, wish us luck. It'll be a little fun trip. So luckily the winds have calmed down a little bit. So so yeah, that's good news. Well, it's a little strange to be out here with the mast down, motoring. Kind of weird. I don't think I've ever really done this before other than in a marina. So yeah, so again, heading to the boat ramp. Good news, Artemis made it on the actual 5:55 ferry. We had reservations for like 10 at night. So this is amazing. It'll make our trip to Bellingham this evening way better. So yeah, this is freaking awesome. Okay, Artemis is at her temporary home in Bellingham for a few days. She'll be here sitting in a boatyard up until our appointment for July 9th. And then we'll come back and get her. So she's tucked away, secure. This really helps us so we don't have to pay a bunch of ferries and just atrocious gas mileage. So, and all the traffic, and it's a wide load. Ugh. Anyway, so this ends this particular chapter. So once we get something figured out and some ideas, I will report back in. But up to then, I really appreciate your viewership. Hope you at least enjoyed as far as we got, and we're hoping to get a little bit further. Good luck to us, I guess. Take care.